All right. I think
Okay,
I'm selecting a time.
we're live.
Hippie, yippee! I didn't even say hippie. I'm gonna say yippee. But yeah, that's awesome. Yay! Thank you. We're live too, so that's cool.
Yeah. So everybody, I'm Fox Psycher, your host with the most fur, and here with me is Brycejw again, which is great. How's it going today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing
I'm
pretty good.
I'm really good. I'm really happy. I actually um got some steam off, and I'm happy, and I'm relaxed, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Uh, So like I'm actually really excited to be on, and hopefully be able to get you some more subs, and hopefully be able to share your channel more and stuff. So and also just talk too. That's another thing I really want to do is just mainly just talk.
Yeah, people like talking to me. It's just one of those things, it seems.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You're a fun guy. What can I say?
Oh, yeah, Rob
Yeah,
thinks I'm pretty cool too. And I'm like, oh, nah, Rob's cool. But
yeah. Rob's awesome. I love Rob. And for those that don't know, I was on his show, which was high. Uh, but yeah, which is amazing, and thank you, Ralph, for having me. I'm also there's one more thing I gotta do. I gotta link the your stream to my friends, and then we'll be ready. But yeah, no, bro, being on Rob's show was so much fun. I had a blast, and being on your show was a lot of fun too. It was cool.
yeah, I like doing this part, these kinds of streams.
Yeah,
It's just tough to get people to come back to me sometimes.
yeah, I understand.
Putting feelers out, and sometimes it's not like, my fault or anything. Like they don't, they just don't have the time, or I'm not large enough for their ego or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I don't judge. I um I um I don't judge. I'm always hoping to be on anyone's stream, whether small or big. I don't have an ego, so I don't think I have an ego, but I'm always down to be on other streamers' page and and uh and also just like share the love, because everyone's trying to grow.
what's up there, Madwez 12
That's my
Gaming?
friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my RL friend. I just linked him. I just linked him the stream. So see, we got more
That's
people.
awesome.
Wes, sub to this guy. This guy, yeah. Sub. I always like just so showing support and sharing the love, And I don't recently I RCW will collaborate. Anyone big or small, he's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's me. Yep. uh, like I'm always down, to collab. So yeah. What was I
Yeah,
going?
it's like Rob told me when he was on a year ago or so on my stream. He was like, never be too big to not collaborate, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That's 100% how I am too. I'm never too big because we all started somewhere. I started small. Like I started with like I don't even know. I'm lucky how I got to be where I am, but at the same time, it's just like I I like I'm lucky to start where I started, or lucky to get where I am today. But when I started, especially on Twitch, it was so hard. So that's why I always try to help people. Hi, Freb. Good to see you. Yeah, Freb's in my stream. Freb, come to the Fox streams. I linked it in the chat, but I'll post it again. Because we're trying to get him more subs. So he's a good streamer. He does Dark Souls. This guy does Dark Souls. Other games.
I
He's
do a
very nice.
lot of Souls likes, yeah.
And FNAF as well. FNAF as well, if anyone's into that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Thanks for being here, Freb. Appreciate it. Love you, bro. What's I going to say? I don't know. I just like having fun. But
When
um,
you're starting out, right? It's
yeah.
it's hard not to compare to other people's successes or, statuses sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Like for instance, like even like that's so true. And even on social media, when I'm like looking at friends, it's hard to come not to compare myself with people that have like successful jobs and I thank you, Fred. Successful jobs and like a stable life and stuff like that, and like hanging out with a lot of people. But then I realized I have a lot of good stuff in my life too, and I should be grateful for what I have. And so uh just being joyous or joyful about, thanks, Fred. Joyful about just like being grateful. That's one thing that God taught me, and that my friends taught me, and that's one thing I'm still learning to this day.
Yeah. I decided I just need to be consistent.
That's all it is. That's all it is, really. That's
Yep.
all. That's all it is just to be consistent. All you need right now is to be like in general is consistency. All you like that like I'm consistent because I've been doing this for years, but also because I want to stay consistent because that's what gets it done. That's what gets the views, gets the stuff, gets people watching. People count on me. Like there are a lot of people that count on my stream, and and that's why I always try to keep it up for them, and myself as well. But you know what I mean.
At first, it started out pretty much just like as any other hobby.
Yeah,
And you know, I always started from a place I didn't want to treat it as like a job,
yeah,
because if it's work, then I'm not really having fun, right?
yeah,
But at the same time, if you enjoy what you do, then it's really not working.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm blessed enough to like do YouTube as a job because it's like what I love doing. It's something that I love doing. And yes, there's some ups and downs. Like recently, I posted a video just recently about like the stuff I was dealing with, all the harassment I dealt with, but it's finally over, thankfully, and stuff. So that's good. And I got good people behind me now, like Wes, of course, and Frep, and everyone in my community has been really positive now, and it's just been a godsend for that. But but there are going to be downtimes where like I'm not just like oh break times, but like downtimes where like it seems bad, but I didn't give up. My suggestion is if you have times where it's hard, don't give up. Maybe take a little break, but definitely don't give up. If it's something you really want to do, just do it. That's what I think.
Yeah. It seems like a fun adventure.
It is, yeah. Uh,
We
I
can't all be Rob and get monetized in 3 months, but
yeah, Rob is lucky that way, but
yeah, he had the
I
community first. I
yeah.
I'm still building mine.
Yeah,
So
well, I think the thing with Rob is he was already in the community, like you said, and he was he was really uh connected with everyone already. So and he already had a Facebook page too, so that's also like helped him as well. Um, but he was already big in the community, so he's and one thing I also suggest is networking. Like that's another thing I suggest is staying connected in
right.
with staying network, staying like trying to talk to other YouTubers, whether that be Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, um, where you're just talking about different stuff, trying to like just saying, "Oh, great video" or something like that's one way I do. Is I'll be like, "Hey, great video!" If I really like the video or I like the person, like for instance, I do that for a lot of people because I just like supporting and a lot of creators notice. Even larger creators too, they notice too.
Yeah, I like popping in when I notice, and I watch a lot of YouTube like daily anyway.
Yeah.
Probably too much. People probably know what that's like, right?
Yeah. I feel like this generation's really and just in general, everyone's well, I mean like when you're not doing work and stuff, you got YouTube or something or something like social media or something like and I think that's cool. And I love social media. I love doing the job of social media. I love being on social media, but I also like doing other stuff as well. I used to love going outside. I used to love playing video games as well, but I also used to love just going outside doing stuff. I still do. I've been trying to exercise more. I actually rode my bike to the church. I've been volunteering at the church and volunteered today and did camera work and stuff with the actual like high tech, high quality camera.
Well, we come from a day and age that kids went outside anyways, usually.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true. Yeah,
Today's society is a little different, it seems. Um,
yeah,
Me raising my son alone, he's rather connected, but I have taught him the value of play and
yeah.
outside and
That's
all
good.
that. And we
That's
tend to
good.
go camping every year and things
That's
like that.
awesome.
So yeah,
Yeah, we
he's
might.
he's not the kind of kid that, like, if I take his tablet away, he's upset or anything.
That's good. Yeah. I was going to say, it's good that y'all go camping or do like outdoor activities or do even like a trip or vacation. I think that's really important, and I think that like spend time, quality time with your family is really important. Like like for anyone, like for me too, we were to go on camping trips. We would like go on vacation, do a trip, because like my friend Brandon said, um, one of my best friends, Brandon, he said that the experiences are super important, especially at a young age. And because you remember, I think he's shared the story with me. He remembered his dad um, went to took him on trips and stuff, and like a Chicago game or something, and he really remembered that, or Disney World or something. And that's something that he remembered.
Yeah, it's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the shared experiences are the ones that we hold on to the most.
Yeah,
Even when it comes to gaming, some of my most memorable moments were times where I was gaming with my friends, like on the N64 or the GameCube or what have you.
yeah,
Um, those moments with friends uh, are to be treasured, I say.
yeah,
But couch co-op seems to be a increasingly distant thing these days, which is kind of
yeah,
sad. I wish my son would hang out more physically with friends and things instead of just
yeah.
over online.
No, I understand. Yeah, that's the other thing is that I like camera trick. Oh no, I mean oh yes, but no, I agree. I like hanging out with my friends IRL. Yeah, but when we went to RetroCon, that wasn't a camping trip. That was just when we thought when we I think when me and Fox says camping, we what we mean is like outdoor trip like tent. That's what you mean, right? Tent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a camp property in Clay Ellum, which is a really pretty city in the
Oh,
middle of
nice,
Washington,
nice.
and we do set up tents and stuff, but it is kind of glamping because we have usually running bathrooms
Yeah.
nearby and running water and things like that. So it's not like just pitching a tent out in the woods somewhere, no crapping in buckets and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like, we're not roughnecking it out there, man. We're
that's good.
well set up when we go.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I don't like roughnecking it either, or whatever. Because I remember one time I went camping with my dad, and
Mhm.
we and my brother, and there was like bugs that like I was sleeping on the floor, which is the worst idea ever. I got it lucky, I guess, not lucky, or I don't know, but they somehow whatever for however reason the bugs got on my back under my underneath my shirt. And I'm like, oh no, and it was like I don't know what they call, but it was really scary.
Oof. Yeah, that does sound very scary.
Yeah, very scary, like Mario says. Uh, but and that was very. But I got rid of the problem once I noticed. I think that's partly why I have a lot of back problems and back itching. But I don't know. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I don't know. uh, But camping's fun when it can be for real. Camping's definitely like fun, except for the bugs. But
Yeah, the bugs are pretty unwelcome, but
yeah,
we sometimes have mosquitoes, which are
yeah.
annoying. So we have to fog around the campsite first and
Oh, nice.
spray ourselves down, but majority of the time we're not bit too bad, but
Yeah,
we're still annoyed.
yeah,
But that's part of camping, right? You're
yeah,
out in the
yeah,
woods
yeah,
and
yeah. Do y'all
you're in
have?
your hood.
Yeah. Do you have mountains? Is Washington? I'm assuming Washington has mountains, right? Or is it just
Yeah,
forest?
we
Okay.
we we have actually in Washington every single kind of habitat you can think of somewhere in the
Dang.
state.
Y'all
Yeah.
got all kind of Minecraft biomes. That's a joke, but
Yeah.
all kind of y'all
We
got
got we
all,
got mountain ranges and we got
yeah,
plains and we got
forest biome, plain
deserts and
biome.
rainforests and all that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hi Wyatt, good to see you. Wyatt, come to Fox's stream where I want to get him more subs. So come there if you want to sub. Because I think that's the right link. I don't know. I'm somebody chatting in my chat, so I'm gonna make sure I respond to them. But yeah, no, uh, this is the wrong one. Whoops, I sent the wrong link. Sorry. Ignore that link, Wyatt. Come to this one. I got you. All right.
Hello, Bryce's chat over there.
Hello. I wish we could like share chats. I wish it was easier to share chat, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I could probably pull up your stream and like look at the chat
yeah,
there, but
whatever you want. I'll send it just in case on Facebook.
well, usually when people are here, I focus on them. But I mean,
Yeah.
I do like to leave it open so we can communicate with chat because it is all about community, like you said.
Yeah, I'll link you. I'll just in case you want to, I'll send you the link to my chatty chat.
Ah, okay.
You got somebody chatting right now. Hi Wyatt. What up? Wyatt's cool. All right.
So what is? I mean, I've been meaning to ask, and it's kind of weird, but what is Nightbot? Is it like just a
It's a,
moderator
it's a,
bot,
it's a
or what is it?
moderator. It's a moderator bot and a it's a moderator
Like, do you set that up, or does YouTube? Just because
moderator
you're
bot
big.
moderator bot and it also is a command bot, and I set that up. I set you just go to the site. I think the website is, I'll send it to you, nightbot.tv. And what nightbot does is it you can set it so where it doesn't moderate anything, but it can do commands when people just say hi or stuff like that.
I see. Keep them engaged.
Yeah, I don't like doing moderator. I don't like setting. Other people might, but sometimes it will be like overbearing and ban people because they spam too much or stuff. But sometimes I allow that at or certain stuff. It just depends on the streamer.
Right.
There's also, let me think what else. There's also stream elements and bot race. Stream is it stream, and those are really good too. Those are really good as well. And Streamlabs as well. How could I forget? um, how could I forget? Yeah, Stream Elements and Streamlabs for sure. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think. All right. Hold on. I'm just double checking if we. Yeah, I'll send all that links. I'll send all the links to you later since we're live right now and stuff.
All right.
But um, Well, yeah, I was going to say so. Dark Souls. I want to talk more about Dark Souls. Yeah. Um, how many times have you done? How many NG pluses have you done?
Um, I've it depends on the Dark Souls. For Dark Souls 1, I must have done it at least 5 times now for New Game Plus.
Oh, nice.
But mostly I like to try to beat it faster than I did first time. I mean, I'm not a speedrunner or anything, but I like challenging myself.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I don't speedrun either, but I tried once and there's this no. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I wish I was that talented. Like, I wish
Yeah,
I knew all the loops and tricks, but I only know what I know, so
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
I got a huge respect for the people who can like beat bosses hitless and beat the game's hitless and all that. But I'm not
Yeah,
that skilled.
yeah. There's a hit list. What's that? I know you're currently you're doing the return to the Dark Souls one, right?
Yep. Return to Lordran, which is the main city anyway, so
Yeah,
it's like the event.
yeah,
I'm going back and just playing through again, having
that's
some
good.
fun with chat along the way, and I plan to do these every year, so it's something that my viewers can expect from me when the dates come.
That's
It,
good.
which I think is kind of fun, and it carries on a Souls-like tradition that started on Reddit years ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you told me that. You told me you started on Reddit and Reddit. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
I'm like,
All right.
that's a neat idea. I mean, these community members actually go back every year and help out or invade other people just to keep the game alive still, years after its release. And I think that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's really cool. I think just keeping game. I find it really exciting when companies. I find it really exciting when companies um get the like not companies. What I'm thinking of when people bring life to the game that's been dormant or dead.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy.
So, what do you
Andy.
think of Dark Souls 2 in comparison to 1?
So from what I played, and also Andy's in the chat too, in my chat. But I like both Dark Souls 1 and 2, but I think Dark Souls 2 is the harder one. Dark Souls 1 really good, but I think like you can choose the second boss and choose the first. I guess technically you can choose some of the bosses too, but hold on. Also, hi Smoky Bacon, hi Andy from the Rushmore Show. Hello, Smoky Bacon.
Andy.
Andy, do you see him? Do you see him in the chat? Yeah, I'll try to bring them over. I'll try to bring them over to your stream.
They're over on your cool channel. No, just
Yeah.
kidding.
No, that's
It's
okay.
fine though. I mean, hello everyone. Either here or there.
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. I'm trying. I linked the channel. I put it in the thing, so I'm trying to link it so you can see them as well. I wish.
Yay, hello.
Yeah, I wish Streamlabs or Stream Elements or StreamYard, whatever this app is called, right here, was had the free version could stream to multiple different, like let the host stream it as well. That's so sad. Anyways, what's up, Andy? Thank you for saying two of my favorite people in one place. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Um, I was going to say I'm really happy because hi Smokey, good to see you. But I'm really happy because things have been going really good for me. Like I got a good roommate, I got a good friends, I got good family, I got good, and I've been really connecting with my family and trying to really build our relationship really good and repair it as well. I've been working out with my friends. I've been with my friends.
That's really cool.
I've been volunteering, and then trying to think what else. I've been volunteering at the church, and then I have been doing YouTube, so that's been good. And I actually grew in subs. It's crazy.
That's a lot to take on at once. How do you
Yeah,
manage?
I just do. I, honestly, Honestly, I don't know. I have a lot of time in the world, so or time in my life, so I try to try to just do it. You know, do it day by day, and I do try to plan a schedule occasionally, anywhere like not like a strict schedule, more like a loose space schedule, but like a schedule where I can kind of know what I'm doing and stuff. Uh,
Right.
just so I know what to do and plan things. I really like to plan things ahead. The best way for me to manage is one doing it, but also planning ahead of time, planning things like I plan these podcasts with you and Rob and Rush Show, me and them. Um, make sure to plan it ahead of time.
Do you
So,
still get nervous before you get on to collaborations like the Rushmore show and all that, or is it just natural now?
so I nervous the first one? I don't know. I actually was. You're right. I was nervous on the first Rushmore show, but I surprisingly it got like 600 views, which is crazy. But actually almost 700, which is crazy. Probably
Wow.
the third best performing live stream, which is amazing, and I'm very honored. Um, but I I don't get nervous as much as I do. Like Rob's, I was really nervous on at first. I was like, oh, why I better be on my best behavior, even though I didn't have to be. But because I was just trying to be like especially like first time on Rushmore Show, I was like the same way. I was like, I want to make sure I do it right, like make sure I'm on my best behavior, and not like worrying about the trolls. Luckily, no trolls came during that stream, so that the Rushmore Show stream, so that was good. But I was really just trying to stay focused and excuse me, sorry, stay focused and uh, just like trying to figure out what to say, and then it became more natural as more podcasts I was on and stuff.
Right. Yeah,
I
I mean, sometimes I get nervous, but I think that comes from a place of deep respect for, people who invite you on and stuff,
Yeah,
and.
yeah, I'm the same way. I think I feel the same way. I think that it definitely gets like it definitely gets nerve wracking sometimes. Hi, the boys. I just want to say hi to the chat too, but let me make sure I got the right stream. But it definitely gets nerve wracking occasionally, but it's also it also even though it gets nerve wracking at the same time, it's just like because like you said, it's a deep respect because I respect all the people I'm on the shows I'm on, and I really appreciate it. So I'm trying to be really respectful, but also I think it's also like me making sure I present myself well as well, if that makes sense.
So back to Dark Souls, what would you
Yeah.
say your favorite boss is so far in any of them, even Elden Ring?
Ooh, Melania.
Melania?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't solo her, but I summoned it. The second one would be Mog. I think I did a co-op summon with my friend Skink, so that was cool. Um, but then like I don't know. Third one, what were the of the main boss that aren't optional? What would they be? I do not like Godskin Duo.
Yeah, those aren't very fun.
Especially if you're doing it solo. I did it solo for so long, so my friend Skink. I like Radagon. The Elden Beast is pretty cool. I mean, that's the final one, so obviously people will probably like that. Um,
Right.
what was another one? Oh, you know what boss I found really easy? That magic dude before Godfrey. I think that's his name, right? God King Godfrey, the the
Hmm.
the guy before Radagon, and but the guy before that I found really easy. I kind of got the hang of it just like that.
Oh,
Um,
right.
and so I guess because it's easy, it's one of my favorites.
Horalu, I think, was his second
Yeah.
form. Yeah.
Not like before that whole boss. Before those
Yeah.
two bosses. The magic waving dude that like talks.
Oh, what's his name?
Magic Knight. Magic Knight.
Gideon, I think
Gideon, yeah,
is,
that's
yeah.
his name. Yeah, Gideon.
Gideon
Yeah.
Ofnir. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
He's not so tough if you get him while he's talking and stagger him, but
Yeah, exactly.
man, when he's hostile and if he's cooking, it's
Yeah.
very hard to get past that point for some people.
Yeah. I honestly thought he was so easy. I don't know why. I thought a couple tries and then I got him. I personally thought it was easy, but I know for a lot of people, like it's strange because like for a lot of other people, things are easy and then it's hard for me. So I don't know. I guess I'm just built differently, but
Like what's her name? Rolana, I think, or something like that. The sorceress woman
oh
inside of
yeah, oh
the
yeah,
school.
the sacred tears or something. The tier later where you can change your stats and stuff.
Yeah, her fight was
That was
actually more
annoying. Yeah.
difficult for me than, some of the others just because I wasn't really prepped for magic-based attacks. I was always, a different kind of player back then.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
And
think that
everybody was telling me it was the easiest boss next to Soldier of Godric.
yeah, I think she was pretty hard. But then again, I don't remember her that much because I played with another person. Usually, when I play with another person, it's like easy mode.
Yeah.
And it is, I wanted to, this time around for the NG plus I'm doing or NG plus one or whatever it's called. I want to seriously, I want to seriously try my best to um like solo all of them if I ever get around to it. I
Have
didn't.
you tried the DLC?
No, I don't have the DLC yet, but
Oh, okay.
I do want to. My roommate says that my friend and roommate says one of my best friends and Mr. Roommate says that I haven't truly beat Elden Ring till I beat the DLC or try the DLC.
It's it's quite an upscale of difficulty, I would say, but
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
also
hear.
twice as rewarding in that factor. So
Yeah, exactly. That's that. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Have you played? So this is kind of going to a different game. Have you ever played Hollow Knight or Hollow Knight Silk Song?
I've played Hollow Knight a little
Yeah.
bit. I've gotten pretty far, but I kind of reached a point where I'm kind of like super lost.
Yeah. No, I
So I'm
understand.
like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and
Yeah.
everything in my way is annoying. And
Yeah. But you should try Silk Song. I think you'd have a much more fun time with that one. Hollow Knight is fun, but like, I don't know. I think they really outdid themselves with Silk Song. I really don't understand how Expedition 33 won the game of the year, not Silk Song. Silk Song, like that should have won. I mean, I'm glad so that especially the fact that it came out that they used AI on Expedition 33. I mean, it doesn't really
yeah,
bug
I
me,
did
but
hear about that. I
yeah,
did hear about that. They
yeah,
got their indie awards taken for having
yeah, they did,
AI in
yeah.
early development. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I haven't played Silk Song, so I can't say to
yeah,
how good it is.
yeah,
Expedition 33 though, I did have a really good time in. I'm glad it won Game of the Year, but I'm kind of peeved that they
yeah.
kind of stole the whole awards show. Like
I
how many
am too.
times can
Yeah,
they go up there and thank their fans and their staff and
yeah. It's just
you
like Breath of the
know?
Wild. It's literally like Breath of the Wild in 2017 all over again. Literally, Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey was winning nonstop. I remember that year. That year, like all they were winning nonstop awards, and rarely anyone else won. I think there should be a cutoff to where. Uh, though there probably never will be, but I hope I would hope that there's a cutoff where other people can win the awards, not just or everyone can win one category, you know?
Yeah. Uh I was thinking though on paper it was a pretty stacked year in a
Oh yeah,
list,
definitely, yeah.
but I I I can't deny that, Expedition 33 was one of the funnest games I played last year, to be
Yeah.
honest. But,
It,
I've
oh,
played
it
others
definitely.
that were fun too.
Uh-huh.
But, we had Death Stranding 2 up
Yeah,
there
I heard about that. That game is
and Hades 2 and Kingdom
yeah.
Come Deliverance 2 up there and Silk
Yeah.
Song. And I'm like, man, like
Yeah,
somebody else should have won something. And
yeah.
I don't know.
It made me sad. Bro, I think was DK Bonanza on. I think DK Bonanza should have
Hmm.
won more, but it won family, so I guess it makes sense. But
Yeah.
like, I no,
Ghost of
I
Yote was also up on there, and that's pretty good, I
yeah,
hear. But
yeah. Ghost of Your Side is pretty good from what I hear as well. But I'm trying to think. Dude, the Game Awards. Do you remember though? I think it was the year Elden Ring won. I felt so bad for the Elden Ring developers because that one Bill Clinton kid.
oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. I
Dude, me and my
I'm
friends
like, what's
like,
going on here? Is that like somebody important or what? Like at first.
and it turns out he's just a troll, like completely. I mean, he did it. The fact that he even got on stage, like, I think they fixed it now, but like, oh my god, it was so funny because it was like the whole his what he said was funny and like just like no one expected it out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
that was funny.
He was allowed to like kind of sneak up on stage and be present and everything, and then all of a sudden walk up to the mic like he's one of the team, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's some dedication right there to.
And the expressions on Miyazaki's face and everything,
I
it
felt
was
bad for Miyazaki. That was his crowning moment, and then like that was the moment that should be celebrated, and everyone should be hyped for. And then all of a sudden, like the kid takes it away from him. I felt
yeah,
really because Elden Ring did really amazing. So that's one thing I'm mad about is that that kid or whoever it was the Bill I'm gonna call him the Bill Clinton Rabbi kid. Um,
yeah.
Uh, he stole it from Miyazaki, and I will. I don't know. I'll just be angry about it. But
Well, luckily, ever since they have upped security quite a bit,
that's
and
good. Yeah, I will
yeah.
say last year game Astrobot won game of the year, won the game of the years,
Hmm.
and so I think that's cool. I think Astrobot really deserved it.
That
Um,
one I was surprised by, but I kind of understand because of its widespread appeal, you know, it
yeah,
and its mechanics. I mean, one of the cool things about owning a PlayStation 5 is that controller, that haptic feedback and the everything included.
yeah, I agree. Um, I want to play Astrobot so bad, but I don't have PS5. So, um, you know what's crazy is um, I don't think Astrobot won that many awards, or as compared to like Expedition winning everything like that. It's just like that's why I think 2025 was definitely a 2027 kind of year. I think the 20 or 2017 kind of year because there were so many games stacked on 2017. There were so many games stacked on 2025 that is
Mm.
just like and so many good ones as well. So like it's just like and another comparison I like to compare is the fact that the Nintendo that Breath of the Wild and Expedition both won all their awards. Like they won so many awards and it wouldn't stop.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 awards they won.
Well,
That they
Expedition.
were not, yeah, that they were nominated for at the Game Awards. They won 9 out of 10. That's something.
I'm curious how many Breath of the Wild won. Probably like a. Let me look this up. How many awards did the Wild win at? So, but at the Game of the Year awards, uh, like the Game of the Year awards, well, it doesn't tell me how many the Game Awards.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Game Awards. It said one Game of the Year, but I could have sworn it won more. Or am I thinking of the am I thinking of the that and Mario Odyssey? I don't know. Mario Odyssey was a fun game though.
Oh yeah.
I like both Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey.
Mario games are pretty much a safe bet.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You always have fun with a Mario game. Even if it's not like the best Mario game ever, you always have fun with it, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think. So that's one. Let's see. Hellblade came out that year and was pretty good too. Two.
Hmm.
Oh my. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna count Nintendo as winning. Three. It was Nintendo as a whole that won like so many. Four. I think Nintendo. Oh, five. Six. Oh, that's right. Metroid Prime. Um, Not Prime. Metroid Samus Returns came out that year too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dude, it's crazy looking back on 2017 and realizing that like how like crazy like older the graphics look and everything looks. It's like, yeah, I like to say that.
Sometimes I don't even notice, but other times it's like really defining and definite.
y- Yeah, exactly. I it's just like because like looking back on 2017, like you can like even though the graphics all look the same to me, you can still kind of tell kind of a difference. It's crazy about the quality and stuff.
It's like when I play PlayStation 3 again. It feels and it looks different, but it's still, you know, graphical.
Yeah, yeah. But do you think that the games like from like PS3, like do you think when you jump to like what era of I guess my question is what era of PS of the next gen do you think it stopped and it was like all it looks all the same?
Um,
Like there's no like even when you go to the next gen, it's not a huge leap like the PS2 or even PS1 to PS2 or PS2 to PS3, is if that makes sense.
yeah, the PlayStation 4 to the 5 felt way more incremental, but I
Yeah,
think part of that is because we had such a late start due to the pandemic and availability and
yeah, I
things
think
like
so
that
too.
and cross-platform because a lot of games coming out for the PlayStation 5 are also coming out for the PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah,
And it was hard to have a defining exclusive that was exclusively next gen. Like we had Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart
yeah, I remember
and a
that.
few
Yeah,
others, but in upgrades, like $10 upgrades to the PlayStation 5 version, but
yeah. Oh, that reminds me. The other question I was going to ask was, um, do you think that the Switch was 'cause I think that like the Switch 2, ooh, not just because of the controversy, but also because people thought like Switch Pro was going to be coming out, and then like that might have like I don't know. Although the first year of the Switch 2 did really well for whatever reason, but I don't know. There's a lot of factors to why Switch 2, but I feel like the PS5 to PS4 to PS5 and the Switch to Switch 2 is like the they're like the same thing you're talking about. Like it was slower and not as memorable, you know.
you know, uh, in some ways, it's like it's about time that we had a more powerful option out of Nintendo versus what we were getting out of the Switch. I understand that. The jump to Switch 2, I thought that was kind of silly, but like calling it the Switch 2, I don't know.
I think if they went creative with the name, it would not have stick as it would not stick or it would not do as well.
I was
I
thinking they
honestly
should have called it the Switchy with the two
no
eyes from
no
the Wii.
no, dude. I think people are done with the Wii U era. So like I think like they won't people won't understand what it
Right,
is.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like that's the problem with the Wii U. It wasn't Wii two. It was a Wii U, and so the marketing, just their whole marketing and how they presented it was really.
There was a lot of confusion with the Wii U.
Yeah,
I
there was.
remember when it was first revealed, people were thinking, "Oh, this is just an upgrade for your Wii, like a tablet for your Wii that will,
Yeah,
you know." But no, it's actually a whole new system by itself, and some people like my friend Sean, he has cerebral palsy, so he doesn't have two available hands to hold a controller like that. So it was really difficult for him to get into the Wii
Yeah.
U. So it's understandable.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah.
Um,
Um,
but the Switch 2, I mean, it feels really incremental, and I really don't like what they're doing with the cart keys.
I don't either.
And
Yeah.
but when that new Duskbloods game comes out, I'm definitely considering it just for From Software love, you know.
What if they now? What if they do a game key card? Are you still going to buy it? Digital, probably.
Yeah, I might make the sacrifice, but if they didn't have a physical version of Duskbloods, I would kind
Yeah.
of like, with the game on the cart. I mean, I guess it is a PvP VE game, so I mean it's online anyways. I
Yeah.
might just say digital anyway, but I like having the physical thing. I'm just one of those people. That's why I haven't gotten Silksong yet, because they haven't had a PlayStation 5
Yeah.
physical
Physical. Yeah.
edition yet.
So that goes to my next question. Do you prefer physical or digital?
I prefer physical when I can help it. Like, I want it to be available, but I do appreciate and understand and value the digital front as well. Like, I'm no stranger to a good PlayStation Store deal. If especially if it's like Batman Arkham Trilogy.
Yeah.
Um, I can buy those games individually for PlayStation 3. In fact, I own them. But the thing is, like, I like having the bundle, and for $10, I'm thinking, why not? But as far as new games, I'm really kind of picky about spending top dollar for digital products.
Yeah. No, I understand. There's a lot more benefits to physical than digital. That's why I'm trying to collect more physical now. I have a lot of games digital. I have like so many games digital, like for Steam and for Switch and PlayStation, Xbox. I have like over 100 on each. So, but I'm trying to make it physical now. I'm trying to make sure it's physical, like because like that's more vital to me in case I need to sell it or in case like I just like I like the fact that I can just plug and play and like just have like eventually I want to get like a shelf thing. Eventually, I want to have a shelf thing. Yeah, FNAF. Um, eventually, I want to have a shelf where I can just store all the Switch games that I want to get.
Do you like seeing just that red though on the spine?
I don't mind it. I
Yeah,
mean, like, cause like at first we were so used to seeing white with the Wii or the blue with the Wii U. Like I honestly had no,
yeah,
and
I
like
see what you mean.
and like PlayStation, you gotta get used to the blue and the green for Xbox. It's all color coded. You know, it's doesn't bug me. I can understand. The biggest problem for me is how small the cases are. I guess you can
Right.
fit more, but like back in the day they were like big because they were discs. So I guess that's also. But even then,
At
like the
first, I was kind of upset of how small the actual cartridges are. Like,
yeah
even with DS, I'm like, these are tiny. I'm gonna lose this little thing, man, if
yeah
I don't put
exactly
it back in the case constantly, and that can be annoying too, especially if you lose it or.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I still haven't found my copy of Pokemon Sun, I think.
Yeah.
It's
I
somewhere in this house, but it's just this little thing in you know, a
yeah.
storm of my nerd stuff.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. Like, dude, like it's crazy because like that's why I'm glad I have. Where is it? Hold on. That's why I'm glad I have the my my case I bought a long time ago with the like the Switch games in it.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
only there's only one of it, but I like cases like this, so I don't have to lose it. That's what like because like or get damaged or something like that. Because once they get damaged, it's just like it's useless because it can be played from.
It
Although
is a portable aspect though, right? Because you wanna bring a lot of games with
yeah,
you,
that's
but
so that's also good. Yeah, So I love I don't mind the fact that they're so small. I It's better for me. It's better for to carry and stuff. I can just go excuse me, sorry. I can just go home or just go on a trip and just bring this or bring something, and it's easier to carry and go on like travel on the plane and stuff too.
Yeah,
Travel on the
and you
plane.
don't have to bring a bunch of cases with you and
Yeah, I remember. I remember having a dream about going to my granddad's and bringing a lot of Wii games, and I brought out for whatever reason I brought a lot of them in the dream. But I do remember when my grandmother was alive, I was I brought a lot of Wii cases I actually brought a lot of Wii cases to her house when I was staying there. So it's just hard to lug them all, you know.
yeah, for
That's,
sure. I like
yeah.
the portability of the Switch, and that's something that I specifically admire about it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like the fact that it can be a console as well. It's so convenient for me because like I can just sit. I mainly use it two ways: play it on dock, or before I go to bed, I go to the bed and play my Switch. Well, I'm gonna play Lego Star Wars or Smash Bros or something, and then I pass out. But it's really convenient that way.
Uh, you probably don't have one, but considering, but what do you think of the PlayStation Portal?
I think it's pretty cool idea. I think it's I think there's a lot of Wi-Fi issues from what I can tell. Like I don't know because I don't own one. Do you own one?
No, I have considered getting one, but I haven't actually owned one yet.
I think if you want to like have it portably and like I think it's a good investment. I think because like especially if you're just going to be in the house. But if even if when you're on Wi-Fi and you use that account, I think it'll be fine. I think the portal is really cool that way. So
I
I
keep on
don't know.
thinking of like opportunities in which I would use it. I mean, at home, I generally like to play on my 4K TV, so that's like,
Yeah.
a big screen, and to settle for a smaller screen kind of doesn't make sense to me, at least at home,
Yeah.
unless, and even with my son, we have multiple TVs in the house, so it's not
Yeah.
like I have to ever have while he's watching something I can still game or kind of feels, but
Yeah. So
I don't
so
know.
what was so great about the Vita, in my opinion, you know the PS Vita, right?
hmm
What was so great in my opinion about the Vita is that they that it had a Wi-Fi, but it also had a 3G option. But I was like, I forgot like you could sign up for a contract or something at the time. But also the fact that it was like small enough, like a 3DS and stuff, but also like it wasn't even though it had Wi-Fi capabilities, you could legit just like the Switch, like carry it and bring it, plug and play, all that stuff. So I wish PlayStation would do something like that with the Portal or something. Like maybe
Um,
just call it the Portal Q or something, and
from
then
what I heard of the next gen leaks, anyway, I mean, I
yeah,
follow a lot of gaming media, so
me
just
too.
taking it with a grain of salt. But the next gen leaks for PlayStation 6 were considering that there would be a home version and a mobile version of it, and
Oh, the
so
Portal.
of the PlayStation 6 next gen.
Oh, okay.
So they're it looks like they're kind of um swinging for the fences,
Yeah,
trying to be a little bit still a competitor to Xbox with their main machine that's disked and backwards compatible and all that. And then you have the mobile kind of PlayStation Switch like thing that can play PlayStation 6 games as well, just not with physical, digital only, what have you.
yeah. I honestly think what they should do is make a like that's why the Switches 2 is actually a great idea. I just want to get one, but it's super expensive. Everyone's asking me to get one, but I'm like, it's expensive. Um, but but I think if they just had the whole backlog of PS5, PS4, Vita, like you would just play it like that would like sell consoles. I think the reason why the Steam Deck does well, but it doesn't do as well as Switch is because everyone's just PC gamers aren't used to. They know no console gamers, to my knowledge, that is exclusively on console is going to go and want to get invested in a Steam Deck and then get this library and have to do that. The reason why
I
Switch has
considered a Steam Deck, but I was like, I'd pretty much just use it for emulation anyway,
yeah, I
I
think
got Pocket emulators, and
yeah, the other thing is that people don't realize that Steam Deck users don't realize is that like there's a reason why the Switch is so like loved and the Switch One, and that's because of the physical media. Like there's no physical media for Steam Deck. I think if Valve tried to like, I don't think they ever will, but if they actually like made it, I think they I think there was a video on it too. But if Valve actually tried to really, and like you said, I do a lot of research. I look up a lot of news and like leaks and all that stuff, so I know about that too. But if Valve actually tried to um make a physical for their games, well, that would be hard though. I think maybe because that's
well,
like the
with
whole
today's
backbone.
tech, there's a lot less computers that actually have disk drives in them. So
Well, I'm
to
not even saying disk drive. I'm saying like their own proprietary, like the Switch kind of cartridges, but for Steam, for the Steam Deck, for the new Steam Deck. If that makes
Oh,
sense.
I see what you mean. So like a cart key for your Steam Deck.
Not a key, but like a physical card, like a physical card, but their own Steam's own thing. That would be cool. Or if PlayStation, like for instance, if PlayStation, like they did with, I love the Vita. The Vita was amazing. If they did what they did with the Vita, I think they would sell numbers just as much as Switch. That's just what I think. Because there's a lot of, if they bring back, here's the game plan. But no, but if PlayStation brought back all the franchises, right? Not just like if they have new franchises, but also all the beloved franchises from the old gen, and they bring that into um what's it called into the new portable whatever PS6. I
Yeah.
think they would do. I think they would do really amazing with it.
To me though, backwards compatibility only goes so far. Um,
I mean, I could see
Eventually,
that.
you're gonna have a lot more new releases than old. Otherwise, your consumer base is gonna be kind of like, well, why upgrade? But the
You
portability
say,
factor, though, is a huge factor, and in which I think
yeah,
you're correct on, is that if we could take a PlayStation like 6 directly on the go and play on the actual machine, no internet required, that would
yeah,
be a huge step up for PlayStation consumers, I think. They would
yeah.
go for the mobile option, I'm sure.
Yeah, you say about the backwards compatibility in the like the older games, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's the hottest number one selling on the Switch. So it's still selling like hotcakes. It's like I think people love the old stuff, or older stuff, or like stuff they know and they're used to. I think that's what sells.
Yeah.
Nostalgia is something that just will always sell.
Sony tries to compensate this with PlayStation Plus, with their subscription
I don't
service,
think
to where
I
they could say you can play these games, but you can't own them anymore. Unless if you, when it comes to PS1, you can actually go to the PlayStation 3 store and buy PlayStation 1 games and 3 games directly from them. But
yeah.
it's just weird. But
No, I
a full
understand.
legacy console, I feel, would kind of lose of its identity a bit.
I'm not saying a legacy console. I'm saying something like the Switch, where you have new and old games. Like they do what the Nintendo does. They like take a page from Nintendo's book and bring legacy games, but like make it a new package of it, like specifically for that console. Like for instance, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a perfect example. Like where do they make like Dragon's Crown, like just for instance, Demon Souls Deluxe or something, or like Dragon's Crown Deluxe. That would be good.
Yeah. So more improved and remastered
Yeah, yeah,
games.
like
Yeah.
a new release, but like it's a yeah, remaster, remake, or something. Yeah,
What I thought would be really cool for Nintendo to do, considering that the the Analog 64. I don't know if you've heard of those, but
I
they're
have. I know what that is. Analog
yeah.
3D. Yeah.
Those perform very well in sales, and I think
Mhm.
Nintendo would be kind of fools not to capitalize on that and
I think so too.
maybe re-release this old technology with HDMI upgrades
Yeah.
and
I
even old cartridges. Like if you reprint all the old cartridges, which Nintendo could do, and probably more cheaply than they did back then
yeah.
they would be the ones at the front of the market and not the resellers and third parties.
Yeah. No, I understand that, but at the same time, I think it's also a licensing thing with a lot of the old cartridges games. I think those are hard to like reprint because of whatever reason. Like I think that's like a lot of it's in, like I think now for
Well,
whatever
it
reason
depends.
the
If it's a Nintendo property, the only person who has the license is Nintendo, right? So I mean, if
yeah,
they wanted to make Ocarina 64, and
Ocarina 64 3D Max or something.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, for an analog system that works on N64s as well, that
Yeah,
would be kind of cool. It would
that
hit a
would.
niche that nobody's targeting in the big three.
I think so too. Yeah, I think the analog 3D is really good. There's also another one that looks. I don't know if it's called the Mod Retro or M64 or something, but it's like it has a lot of features. But you know what else it does? It makes like the graphics look insane for the 64 games. Like
Hmm.
it makes it look modern, and I'm like, but it still has the 64 charm and look, but like a lot more modern. Like it's a weird balance, but it's so cool. I wish I could find that tweet I found, but it's just like, dude, that would like if Nintendo did something like that, I would lose my mind, and not just for 64, but also for Game Boy, for flipping like if they made like, and yeah, and then I'm not just talking about like emulating the games. I mean like actual like you're saying cartridge where it would be like high quality games that are almost modern, but like still kind of retro.
Kind of like the old emulation texture packs. Like they
Yeah,
could probably easily like reprint some of these older games, have some texture packs of their own that are HD and
yeah,
have you upscaled, and it could do well.
I agree. I agree. Um, dude, I'm getting tired. I don't know why I get so tired. Sorry.
No,
Um,
it's fine, and we have been going for an hour, so I mean,
yeah,
it's
I always get tired for whatever reason. I've been going to sleep at a decent hour, so like I don't know, but then I'll say for a little bit at least, or I'll finish up. We'll wrap up. But thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to talk more.
yeah. It's been a lot of fun talking with you. I like
Yeah, I agree.
hearing your perspectives and things.
Thank you. I like hearing yours as well. You're a very fun guy to talk to. You're feeling very knowledgeable, especially when it comes to Dark Souls and other stuff. So I like I couldn't remember the guy Gideon, but you remembered him like that. So I thought that was cool. Was there any other questions you had for me when it comes to YouTube or anything?
Um, I was wondering what your first console was. It
Oh,
was
so
one of the
my
questions I was gonna ask, but so
my my first console was what's it called, Tiger Electronic. Um, I guess this kind of counts, but Tiger Electronic Bugs Life. That was my first. From what I remember, at least I don't know, but my first game was a console thing. I guess technically it's a portable, but my first console I think was a 64. Or no, I'm sorry, not 64. Genesis. It was a Genesis.
Genesis, nice.
Yeah, I grew up with a Genesis, so that was cool. And then the first console, or the first like video game in general, was the Bugs Life thing. So
Understandable.
yeah,
Mine was Nintendo
like the
from
like Famicom, like
like
Nintendo.
the original Nintendo,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, yeah.
With the Zapper and Mario
Oh,
Brothers
nice.
Duck Hunt and everything.
That's
It
cool. Yeah,
it was like back in '91.
yeah.
I
No, I
was like
know.
9, so that
That's
was fun.
awesome. That's
Uh,
awesome.
then I upgraded to the Genesis later, and when I
The
inherited
Genesis
it,
was so cool, bro. I
it
love the
was.
Genesis. I have a Genesis controller somewhere. I can't find it, but it legit has the like all the extra buttons it came with for whatever reason. A lot of those Genesis third parties
Oh
had,
yeah, yeah, the
had a
six
lot
button
of
one.
buttons. Yeah, the 6 button ones, those for whatever reason were really cool, but really not needed because they had like 6 buttons.
Pretty much only worked on some fighting games that kind of
Yeah.
have the arcade feel to them. I got the Sega Genesis Mini now, but I long since got rid of
Dude,
my.
I had a Sega Genesis Mini, but I can't find it. So, but it was really cool. I like the Genesis in general, but I wish they would just bring over like a Sega Genesis HD thing if they haven't already. That would be cool. Because
Yeah,
because like I don't know if you know, but like trying to record and capture the Genesis is crazy, dude. Like it doesn't have an HDMI option. You have to go through all these hoops. Because I
uh,
don't know if you know who
I know the
RG.
Mini has a HDMI
Yeah, but I'm
outlet.
talking about like for like people that have the actual games, you can just plug
Oh
it in.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like, because I know RG Gamer had to set it up to where it's like I think it had some kind of thing where it wasn't just like he had to do a bunch of hoops, jump through a bunch of hoops.
It's hard to video capture old consoles as they are in
Well, yeah,
general.
that too. Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I was considering Switch, but I didn't know I would need a capture card. It's not convenient like PlayStation where I
Yeah,
can just
I wish
stream from my
I.
Switch.
Yeah, I honestly wish it was so easier, but it's not. so, so it's just like, why? Like,
I think they're picky because they don't want a bunch of videos of their products out there, and so people don't buy them maybe
no,
because
people,
they
no, they're
see it
they're
played and
yeah, they're actually cool with videos. I think nowadays they're cool with videos now.
okay. I know there's capture cards and stuff,
Yeah,
but
there's
that
a
can
lot
get
of cheap ones, but
expensive.
yeah, the good ones, the good quality ones can get expensive. The cheap ones are only 30 or 40. Like the one I have is only like $30, $40.
It's even
But
worse for the PlayStation 3 because I'd love to stream those games, but there's a lockout mechanism inside the PS3 itself that doesn't want to be captured
yeah,
from.
you have to do a HDMI splitter. Yeah, I know because I had a PS3 and I was trying to stream Persona and it was just like you had to split it because of the lockout feature. The DSDs and even on PS5 before you get stream, you gotta do the no DSCHP or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
The setting, and that's the lockout feature thing. So, was there any other questions you had for me before I head out?
Um, I'm not sure. Other than you're free to come back whenever you'd like, and
Thank you. I appreciate it.
my
Thank you.
schedule's always open. I'd like to do more of these, so
Yeah,
if you could ever put the word out, say like,
yeah,
"Hey,
I will.
man, go talk to this guy too," and
Yeah, I'll try my best. Thank you so much.
and
I and
I appreciate it too, the effort you go through to sharing links and
yeah,
everything and
of
helping me
course.
get more subs, which I did just gain three just this stream. So I
Three
appreciate
hundred?
that.
You gave
Three,
300?
just three, just three.
Sorry, I was joking. But
Three
no, I
hundred. That would make my heart sing, man. That's over my older one.
nah, but you'll get there. Just keep it up. I believe in you. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm
thank you.
only in year one, man. So I mean, in
That's
year two
amazing.
now.
100. I know somebody that's in year one as well, and they're doing amazing. They're almost to 200. Dude, I'm always impressed. Like it took me like a couple years, 2 years to get to 1,000. So, oh,
My
like
first channel is 345 subs, and
just
that
keep
took
it up.
me 8 years, man.
Yeah,
8 years, but I was also kind of diversified in comment on content, so I was
yeah.
confusing the
The
algorithm, I guess.
variety, yeah. Variety does not do that well. That's why and people say, "Oh, you should try this, you should try that," like cooking streaming and other stuff. I appreciate those suggestions, but they are not what is my main channel, and then that'll screw up the algorithm, like you said, and that's also not what people subscribe for. and,
Right.
and so it's just like that's why I play GD, because that's what a lot of people subscribe for. They know me for, and so like that's why I have to stick with it, because otherwise it's gonna. I've done a lot of research. I know about this. It's gonna fall through. If I want to try to do other stuff, that's why I made a secondary channel. It's Blade, because I wanted to make sure uh make sure if I want to do other stuff, I would just do it there, you know. But I want to stick with what people know me for, so that's why I do a lot of GD streams.
So what's next for you this year?
All right, so let me think about this. Next year, or this is next year. Sorry, I guess. Uh, this year I plan to um do hold on, I'm just looking at something. This year, I plan to be at RetroCon 2, I mean 3. I plan to be at Augusta Video Game Exposition. I'll actually just show it on my screen. Hold on. Actually, will I be able to show it on my screen? I don't know. But I plan to be on Video Game Exposition Augusta. I'll try to be at Michigan for MRGE, which is in August. So that's really cool. Um, and then I plan to do Southeast Game Exchange for convention wise, and a couple other conventions. I want to go to Rocket City, but that's only if they'll have me. So, um, and then and then
You're gonna be a special guest at one, right? At a convention?
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
special guest all the conventions I mentioned, except I haven't heard back from Rocket City, but I'm waiting to hear from Rocket City Retro Fest. I hope I become a guest there. That'd be cool. Thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot. I try to be a chill guy. Some people don't think I am, but I really am. I like if you don't mess with me, and then I'm a chill guy. You know, like I'm usually just
You
a
don't seem
nice.
like the kind of guy who's always angry all the time or raging against the machine or,
No, I'm not.
so
The only time I'm ever like that is when people harass me. I or like bully me, and that. I mean, to be fair, like when people used to bully me a bunch, like a couple years ago, like I was angry all the time. But I've taken medicine, and it's been a lot better, and I'm just like happy and chill now. So, um, I
I'm
was
glad
going,
you're in a good spot now too. I mean,
yeah,
you're around family and friends and,
yeah,
going
yeah.
to events, and so things are actually panning out really for you. So you're
Thank
quite
you.
blessed.
Yeah, I am.
That's great.
I'm very blessed that I moved, like not just from the other place I was, but also from the just like the situation has been so much better for me. Like life has been so much better for me, and it's just been amazing. And like I'm just happy. I'm just very like I don't know. I'm just very grateful. But I wanted to touch on what I was going to look for the like the content wise. So the convention wise, MRGE. Um, WrestleCon 3 in Williamston, South Carolina. MRG is in Michigan. And then Augusta, and then and something else. Southeast Game Exchange, and whatever else comes my way for that comes in the future. Whatever other conventions they want me at. And then I do plan to try to go to Arkansas for retro. Not retro. Well, I went to the retro fest yet last year, but this year I really want to go to Pickers Convention. Arkansas Pickers Convention. He's a good friend of mine, and I really want to truly try to go there because he's been really kind to me and good to me. So um, I want to try to support him, even though that's a lot of money, and like I got to figure out how to get there. But um, for content wise, I'm gonna just keep doing my thing, YouTube streaming. I do plan to make a 2026 video to tell you guys more, tell everyone more about what like I plan to do for content. I'm just like right now I've just been so busy with everything I've been dealing with. I've been on podcast after podcast, which is amazing. I'm very grateful for. But
Yeah.
I've just also been like just busy in Christmas, holidays, New Year's, everything's been so fast paced and busy that I haven't even had time to work out. Like it's just like I had no time to go to workouts and stuff. So there's that. But I do plan on making a video 2026 video for like goals and like what I plan to do for content as well. Look out for that. Which is probably going to be later today. Maybe I might upload it later tomorrow, depending on how tired I am. Um, but what else? I also have my channel, a secondary channel is playing. I'm going to still be uploading video. Look out for if you're sub to the display channel. Look out for the um what's it called you Ape Escape. That's right. I made a Wii
Ape
video and then
Escape.
yeah, I
Okay.
I'm gonna make a scripted Ape Escape video eventually, but like um I have a lot of plans for that one as well. That was going to be a big video. I don't know how well it's going to do compared to my other videos, but I think it'll do decent. I think it'll do decent. At least 50 views or something, or 10 views. I don't know. uh, what else? And then like I plan. So games I plan to be Fallout 4. I plan to finish that game. I plan to finish Dark Souls 2. My goal for this year is to at least try to beat five games.
Hmm.
Um, and then at least 5 games. I want to try to beat more backlog games, but I generally like, and they don't even have to be new games. They can be like my backlog games, games
Yeah.
that I've been working on but I haven't truly finished. And then I also want to do, and then like once I beat those five, if I beat those five, I'll beat another one, another set of numbers, and however many I need to beat. And then I plan to collect the entire North American Switch set, and that's going to be a lot, but I want to try to. Um, I really would like to at least collect more Switch games, so that's even though I have like a lot, but I want to collect the entire set, so I've got to just really save money and
A
really
whole
try. And
set, man.
yeah,
That's
I'm
a quest.
bro. I'm not even joking. There's more. There's more, but like I'm already like however many this is, but there's more somewhere. But you get what I'm saying. There's like I'm
Yeah.
already I'm already I'm already getting there. I'm already getting there. Um, and then I'm trying to think what else. So I plan to do a lot of Switch content as well. Um, people like Minona Max really inspire me to do Switch content. Um,
Yep.
so I've been trying to branch out to that, but I'm also going to do shorts as well. And I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I just live streams is my main thing, but I also do shorts, and shorts do really well for me, especially on Instagram. A lot of GD shorts do really well. Um, I mean, other than the video that I plan to talk about more about, I'm just going to keep coasting and keep trying. As far as my goals for like number wise, I want to hit 10K this year. That's my ultimate goal. So hopefully I'll reach it this year, if not yet next year. But this year's my 10th anniversary. So I genuinely want to reach 10K. I genuinely
This would be the year to get 10K
Yeah,
would
that's what I'm
be
saying. Yeah.
a 10-year
Like I know
anniversary. Let's make it
yeah.
happen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Subscribe today and sub this man as well.
Yeah.
Uh
Subscribe to this guy, man.
Subscribe to this man. Yeah, yeah. Subscribe to the guy all the way over there that he was
And then
pointing
if you have time, subscribe to me. But
at. No,
subscribe to him
yeah.
first.
Thank
No.
you. I think it's this way. Yeah, I think you pointed the wrong way.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, I
They know what you mean. I
in
know
my
what you mean.
camera,
I know what you mean. I'm not worried. But yeah, that's what I have looking forward. So I had a lot of fun today. Thank you. I
thank you
hope we
for
can do it
coming.
again. Yeah, yeah. I hope we can do it again.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
and yeah, I had a lot of fun, and
I
and
forgot how fun this was. I mean, I'm newly inspired to do more of them in the future.
awesome.
So,
You should have more people on. That'd be cool.
yeah. I'll
Thank
have
you.
to shout out to Caps Off Gaming and I will Retro Gamer Dad again and see if they
Yeah,
might
those guys
come
are
on.
cool. Yeah,
And I think even free, I can actually have multiple of you guys on at a time.
yeah. You can on free.
So
Yeah,
that would be cool too, like having a collab
yeah.
between multiple
people like what
YouTubers.
the Rushmore show does. They have multiple people. They're gonna have even more
I
people.
don't
That's
want to steal
crazy.
their thunder. I'm just
No,
like,
I know you're not. I was just saying it's just like it's like just like what they do, not just like you know what I mean. Like it's like what they do where like more people is what you're saying. So
yeah, and I like my show too because it feels more candid and open. I think other
I
than just
agree.
structured and
That's why I like this show a lot because like I can just like sometimes I don't even have to say anything, but I can just show and think of what I'm saying and like just chat when I'm chatting. So it's a very more chilled experience compared to like boom 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah,
like structure. You know, but I still love structure as well. I don't mind structure, but I'm just saying I like both. You know, I'm not trying to bash. I genuinely like both structure and chill. So.
right.
I mean, it's like one thing I will say for last year and even this year is crazy the amount of podcasts I've been on because like I really had a lot of fun last year. Last year was one of the best years ever because I had so much fun doing so much stuff, especially being a guest at Southeast Game Exchange, one of the biggest conventions in the Southeast or in general. Like it's one of the biggest retro game conventions
Hmm.
and to be a guest there was a phenomenal experience. And then to be a guest or VIP at Retrofest, to be a guest at flipping Gamester Station, and what's the other one?
Do you have a lot of people who come up to you,
Yeah.
like say,
So at
"Hey, I
Siege,
know you. I want to take a pic with this guy,"
yeah,
right?
I actually at Siege I had so many people. I gotta count how many people. I'll count later, but I had so many people come up to my meet and greet. So I was really blessed for that. That
That's
really meant a
gotta be a
lot.
really cool feeling to be
Yeah.
recognized,
Oh,
and
it is.
you
Yeah.
know,
I had. Let's see. Hold on. I had, and then other, and all the YouTubers recognized me too, so that was cool. I think even Dan and Elisa, Dan like and like Dan and Elisa from JRPG Live, which was really cool. They shouted me out, which was amazing. They shouted me out. That
I
was
just
really
saw
nice.
one of their most recent videos where they went into Seattle area and Renton
Yeah,
or
the
in
the the one where they titled it the worst game store or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. They couldn't even say if it was bad or not because it wasn't even open both locations.
Yeah. Um.
Not a
That
good
was
look
cool.
for my home state of Washington, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
sorry to hear that. Um, Another thing is that uh yeah, I got to hang with Retro Gaming Pandemic, Retro Rick, like all of them know who I am now. It's crazy. I didn't think I'd get here. I don't even post that much retro content. I'm just like I'm just a part of the community, which really means a lot. But um, I just love the community. The community is just amazing, and it's been so good to me, and I really appreciate it. Like after coming out of the toxicity that was some drama I was in that falsely in and stuff and that harassment that I dealt with in some part of the GD community, but it's gotten a lot better. Like the GD community is a lot better now and more chill. But like when I was in that drama, I had like it felt like I had no one, but like it's been a lot better. I have less. I have a lot of people now. Like it's so good. And the retro gaming community, of course, in the church, and I got baptized, and there's life's just amazing now. So
It's
yeah,
great moving on up, man.
yeah, man.
That's what I like to hear. You're an inspiration.
Thank you, especially since I like and especially it's funny you say sorry inspiration because I have a disability, so you know like it's just crazy that like people think I'm an inspiration. Like I'm just a guy, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been through a lot. I'm a guy that's been through a lot. I'm a disabled guy that's been through a lot, but
YouTubers are always modest.
I get no. Oh
You know, I
no.
ain't special. I'm just a guy on the couch, like, or
There
whatever.
are
But
no. And I'm serious when I say I'm just a guy. I'm just like Rob is the same way. Like you can tell that not to gas myself up, and like you say, I'm not trying to gas myself up, but or other people up, but I you can tell the quality of the person by like I don't know. I forgot where I was saying. I forgot where I was going.
Well, you can
But
tell when they treat it like a job and,
well,
um,
I
or
think
if they have an ego, but most
yeah,
you encounter are just normal people. It's kind of like
yeah.
meeting an actor out in the wild, like, at a bar or
They're
something.
just a person.
They're
Yeah,
just a person who happens to have a good job
yeah. And
or luck.
that's why I try not to fanboy. Even though I like to say, oh, I'm fanboying, but like that's why I always try to be chill with everyone I meet, and that's why
I
like
got to meet Bruce Campbell once.
oh, nice. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and
Is
he
it?
was like the nicest guy and the most chill guy ever. Like he was like, "Picture, yeah, come up here," and he's like all kind of almost hugging me and
Yeah,
taking the picture. And
yeah.
I'm
I think
like, "That's
that's
a really
cool.
cool guy right there. He loves his fans."
That's
So,
good. Is it Bruce Campbell like having like a some kind of mental health thing, or am I thinking Bruce somebody? Bruce is it Campbell? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure if he has any mental problems, but
No, he's like in hospice or something. Bruce
oh,
something. Is
I
it
don't
Bruce?
know.
I don't know. It's Bruce somebody, but it's somebody. It's some famous actor. I don't know. Um,
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. It's okay though.
It might be Bruce Willis you're thinking of.
It was Willis. It was definitely Willis.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't meet him. Bruce Campbell's the Evil Dead guy.
Oh, that's why I don't know who you're talking about.
And the Spider-Man announcer guy, like, he was like the one who went the amazing, you know, terrifying Spider-Man.
Yeah,
And he was also the annoying clerk guy when in Spider-Man 2, who wouldn't let him go in to see the performance from Mary Jane because, he's the guy up front.
yeah.
That was Bruce Campbell, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Bruce Willis. That was it. Bruce Willis. That's right. That sounds more like it. But yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Ed, thanks for coming on. Like I said, you're an inspiration, and
Thank you.
I hope to be half as fortunate as you are. And
You will just keep doing what you're doing. Don't stress it too much. Hi, Jason. What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're doing a podcast right now. You're actually at the tail end of it, but I guess we can stay for a little bit longer. I'll try toughen out for like 30 minutes, I guess.
I
Uh,
don't mind. I'm here
yeah,
and
I'm
present.
tired, but I'll be here for a bit. I'll be here for like 5 minutes, I guess. But because there's new people in the chat, that's why I say that. So, um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's hard not to like, it's hard to stop when people start coming in, right?
yeah, exactly. You know what's crazy? I used to be I used to like just leave with the chair because I had a lot of stuff to do and mainly use the bathroom, but other stuff as well. Where I would just like leave the chair and like thank you. What's up, Chasen? Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Um, leave the chair on for like hours upon end and just like come back and like, hey guys, yeah. So like I've definitely grown from that. Trying to think what else. I don't know. I'm just
My
tired.
son says you're the goat.
Thank you. You're to the goat too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Fox is the goat. Your dad's the goat.
I'm pretty cool, I suppose.
Yeah,
So I'm told. No.
you are pretty cool. But I think I will head out here just because I'm tired and want to try to get my second win, but and then stream. But also, um, thank you for having me. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah, well, I won't chain you here. I won't keep you here, and
No worries.
if you don't want. But like I said, you're always welcome to come back to shout
Thank
out
you.
to me, and
Yeah. You're always welcome to be on my show as well. So
oh, awesome, that
yeah,
would
man.
be great.
Yeah, man.
Just hit me up on that old Facebook.
I definitely will. Thank you. Love you, bro. Love
Love
your
you too,
chat. Bye, chat. Bye,
man. Bye,
chat.
chat.
Bye, Fox's chat. Bye. I'm gonna leave, but see you later.
All right. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and all that other stuff us YouTubers are obligated to say. If you had fun, if you'd like to join in, if you'd like to have conversations with me on my show, uh, please go and do that. And I encourage you guys to go subscribe and to Bryce. Let's help him get to 10,000 for his 10-year anniversary. Anyways, this is me. Until later in about an hour when I play Dark Souls some more. See you then. This is Fox Psycher and my son back there saying so long. Thanks for watching.